What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So I've got the Audi A3 here. I've got the amber oil sensor light on the dashboard. Check the fuses under the bonnet, they're all fine. Check the fuses inside the cab on the driver's side, they're all fine. So the only thing I think it can be is the oil sensor itself. That's what it looks like. It goes to the sump under the car. So to change it, you have to drop the oil. So I have to do an oil change while I'm here. So I've got my 5 litres, this car takes 4.6 litres, I've got 5 litres of 5W30 and I've also got my oil filter. As I said, I've got the new one of these, so I'm going to warm the car up a little bit, drop the oil, change that sensor and then replenish the car with oil. Hopefully it turns the light off. If it doesn't, then we'll go from there after that. As you can see, in case you all wonder, I've got it jacked up at the front, but it's level because it's at the same at the back as well, so don't worry, it's not like that, it's like that. So right, okay, we'll go cracking. So here we are, this is what we've got to replace today. There's the sensor, bottom of the sump. It's got 3 Torx heads holding it in, and a push connector here. And I said I checked the fuses inside the car and under the bonnet, they were all fine. So before I bought the sensor, I checked this cable, followed it all the way back, and there's no tears or cuts in it, so I thought it must be the faulty sensor. So that's what we'll replace today. So all we need to do is put a screwdriver, push that tab back, and then push the clip off. It's got 3 little prongs there, you can check if they're okay as well. And in there, they're all fine. As I said, I don't know why it's just not working, but we'll replace it and hopefully that does it. I've had the car running for about 4 or 5 minutes now. Obviously it's not roasting hot, it's just a little bit warm. Then obviously I'll take the sump plug out and go. Okay, so I'll tuck this cable back here in case it gets any oil over it. Got my drip tray and my oil can catcher. Like I said, 19mm. I'm just going to pull it towards me. This is the fun bit, if you can get your hand out quick enough. No shot. Okay, so I've drained the oil, and this is Torx T30. These are the bolts for this. Hey guys, well this is actually the next day. It's probably the longest oil change you've ever seen. The last clip you've seen there, I was trying to turn the camera with my hand, the oil filter can. It would not budge whatsoever. So I turned the camera off because I was trying to think what tools have I got. And then I found this in the bottom of my toolbox. You've seen that I've never used it, it's brand new because most cans you can get off your hands, you know what I mean? But this would not budge, so I tried that. All it done was just basically turn until it got a grip and then it would just dent the can in. So I stopped with that. Got the biggest pair of pliers I had, but they wouldn't go around the can because they're not big enough, so they're basically squashing the can in. So I thought, right, I'll stop there again. And I thought, right, I'll try this old trick that I've seen people do before. Screwdriver in it, twist it, put the screwdriver in. I thought it was going to budge, but it wasn't. It was making a rip in the can, back and forth. So I stopped altogether. Went into Amazon last night, and I found this at really good reviews. It's like a little 3 legs, goes forward and reverse, and some of the reviews are really good. So I thought, okay, I ordered that last night. It just came about half an hour ago. So we'll start the video again from here, and then hopefully get the can off, and then we can crack on with the rest of the progress that I was trying to get yesterday. Right, let's go. Right, okay, so as you can see, I've got the long ratchet. Let's see if it grips this can. Hopefully it does. Lefty loosey. So There we go. Perfect. Excellent, so that tool worth a treat. So as you can see, this is the state of the can. Don't do what I did. Make sure you get yourself one of these. It done me wonders. That was absolutely solid. That you can see where the black rubber is. It's coming. It's like it's been like not welded, but it's like it's stuck to the seal. So that's how tight it was on. Trying to give that a little clean. But yeah, now we can crack on with the rest of it. There we go. Okay, so before I put the oil filter on, I'll just put a little bit of oil around the seal. I'm just going to put a little bit of oil inside the filter itself. I've read that you don't really have to do that, but because I've got an up and down filter, it's not going on upside down, it goes on from the bottom, so that it won't spill anyway, so I'll just put a little bit inside. Won't do any harm. Okay, so some plugs tightened up, the new sensors fitted, and oil filters on nice and tight. So I'll put a little bit of oil in and check there's no leaks, and then I'll put on this afterwards. I left it off at the moment in case there's a leak there, I can fix it. Or I'll retighten the bolt if needs be. So 4.6 litres of oil in this model of car. Okay, so I've put just under 4.6 litres because I had some oil that I put into the oil filter itself. So what I'll do is I'll check the dipstick, see what it's at. It looks fine. So what I'll do now is I'll start the engine and we'll check if there's any leaks. Hopefully not. Fingers crossed. So I've had the car running for a bit. The temperature's going up to normal working conditions. The sensor light's still on, so I'm hoping that we'll drop the car, maybe move forward or something, the light will go off. And as you come down there, there's no oil leaks. So we're looking good. Then I can get the splash tray back on underneath. There's no leaks, so that's good. So there you go guys, as you can see, I had the blue shock towel on the floor. I let the car run for about 20 minutes or so, get nice and warm. There was no leaks on the paper. Went back under the car, checked the sump plug, it was dry, checked the oil sensor was fine, and same with the oil filter. Then I installed the splash guard, went out for a drive, the light went off, it came back on, it went off, came back on. As it was coming back around before, it turned itself off, and it's for more than 5 minutes. I parked the car up, so I'm hoping it's fine. If not, I'll need to try another avenue. As I said, I checked the fuses under the bonnet and also on the driver's side. They were all fine. Changed the sensor, and also I changed the oil. There's no harm in changing oil anyway, it's always a good thing. So as I said, if it comes back on, I'll probably check the plug that it goes into. It runs right up and goes by the dashboard as well, which could be a bit of a nightmare, but if it doesn't come back on, then it's fixed. But you've seen the drama I had with the oil filter, it was so tight, I don't know why it was like that, but it wasn't me. Anyway, this little tool here, this is the godsend. I wish I'd bought this ages ago, but anyway, I've got it now, so get yourself one of these, perfect. So if you like the content I'm putting out on my little DIY channel that I'm doing, then please give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, make sure you post notifications on so you don't miss out on the next build. And the next build is going to be back to a drama build. So for the people that like the drama builds, don't worry, it's coming back. I'll be doing that for a while. Then after that I'm going to jump back onto the RX-8. I want to get that thing done. I've got a wing up there, needs sanding and painting. I've got to do the bonnet, both bumpers. I've got a couple of dents in the door. I've got all my stuff here for the body work. I just need to buy the paint, but anyway, that'll be good. So I've got sports exhaust to put on, drilled and grooved discs, so I'm looking forward to that. Anyway, thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. See you later. I've decided to add this onto the end of the video. This is the following day, and as you can see, the sensor light's still off. I went for a drive for about an hour, and it's perfect, it's went off. So that's all fixed. So once again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.